SGA is one of the best players, if not the best player in the NBA right now. And if you're an NBA fan, and especially if you're a Clippers fan, I'm sure you know back in 2018, the Clippers actually traded SGA and a bunch of picks for Paul George. And I mean, it was a good trade at the time. I mean, Paul George and Kawhi, I mean, when that trade happened, I thought it was championships coming, but they just were never able to stay healthy. They were just unlucky, really. But I'm sure the Clippers want that trade back, like just how it all panned out. I mean, Paul George isn't even on the team anymore. So today we are seeing what would have happened if the Clippers never made this awful trade. And we're going to see how the duo of SGA and Kawhi would play out. It is the 2021-22 season. Let's go check this roster out really quick. We got SGA, who's 23 years old. We gave him some time to develop. So this is like 3 seasons or four. This is 4th or 5th season in the NBA. I don't know. I'm not too good at math, but he's 23 right now. Kawhi is 30, 94 overall Kawhi. We got Norman Powell, Rocco. We got Ivica Zubac, Luke Kennard, Reggie Jackson. So I mean, it's the same NBA rosters. If you guys want to see like what the rosters are looking like, what the league's looking like, this is what the league's looking like. It's the 21-22 rosters. SGA might have developed a little bit faster than he did in real life. I mean, he averaged I think 26 points per game this season. So 96 might be a little generous, but I mean, he's gonna be he would be a 96 by the next season anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, and I think Harden is joining the team in like the next 1 or 2 seasons. I think it's next 2 seasons. So let's see how many championships this team could win. This is gonna be an interesting duo to see how this plays out. So yeah, the only change really is that Paul George is on the OKC Thunder. So yeah, let's get to these playoffs and see how this team does. If you are new to the channel though, before we do get to playoffs, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 10K subs, and also drop a like on the video. Let's try to get this video to 200 likes. Actually, you know what? Let's get it to 202 likes for SGA since he's like number 2, you know? All right, Luka winning the MVP this season, 27.4 points per game. The MVP, most valuable player. Well, how old is he? He's only 23, so that's a pretty young MVP. Cade wins the Rookie of the Year with the Pistons. Tyus Jones, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi wins the DPOY, 2 steals per game, 19.6 points. And then DG wins the Most Improved Player. And the Raptors coach, Darko Rachovalida, 58 and 24 with the, was that the best record? I think that was the best record in the NBA. Yeah, first division, first conference. So I think that might be the best record in the NBA. Luka and SGA, the guards on the 2 NBA first teams. SGA is playing up to a 98 overall right now with a 25.6 point per game season. And then Giannis, KD, and Jokic. So a pretty good All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. I'm just trying to see if Kawhi has made any of these All-NBA teams. Kawhi did not make any All-NBA teams. That's all right. I mean, and SGA made the All-NBA defensive first team. So Kawhi, we got the defensive player of the year, and then we got an All-NBA defensive first team guard. So Clippers defense looking good as well going to the playoffs, but somehow we're the 8th seed. Okay, that doesn't make much sense. I don't know how we're the 8th seed. We got the Lakers in the first round. I mean, this game doesn't really matter because even if we lose, we get another chance, but we do beat the Lakers and we're going on to play the 7th seed. I don't know who the 7th seed is. AD with a 32-point game. Not enough, though. We beat him by 2 points. So it's actually a good game. Kawhi with 26, SGA with 19, 7, and 8. Almost a triple-double. And we're playing the Jazz. So, I mean, that's a winnable first-round matchup. Obviously, D. Mitch on the Jazz was a demon, but I think we match up pretty decent to him. We're up 2-1 right now in the series. Let's take a 3-1. No, 2-2. This is a huge game right here. We lose that one. So we're going to have to win 2 elimination games in a row. This one's in LA, though. So let's see. It's saying give more minutes to Kawhi Leonard. I didn't see it before I started Simmons. So if they lose, that's on me for bad coaching. But it doesn't look like we're going to have to worry about that. We're up 20 points, a minute left. Yeah. Gilgeous-Alexander drops 35 for the Clippers as they destroy the Jazz 122-98. Forcing a game 7. SGA with 35, 4, 8, and 4 steals on only 11 shots, too. He shot 19 free throws. Kawhi with 30, 11, and 4. So the duo of SGA and Kawhi playing really well right now. Let's get into game 7, though. Game 7 in Utah. It's going to be a tough game. Yeah, it's not looking too good. We're down 40 points right now. Brought it back a little bit, it's looking like, but yeah, nah, we're done. We're cooked. First round exit. I mean, that's all right. SGA is still really young. I think SGA is going to make this leap next season and really like take a lead on the team. Hopefully Kawhi can get better and hopefully they can make a run in the playoffs next year. We got a Raptors versus Jazz NBA Finals. Siakam, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes. So Siakam really leading this Raptors team to the finals. That's impressive to make it out of that East. It's a good Eastern Conference. And then the Jazz able to beat the 1-seeded Grizzlies. John Morant is only like, yeah, he's only 22 and led his team to the Western Conference Finals. But here we go. Raptors, Jazz. Let's see who wins the finals. The Jazz 4-0 sweep the Toronto Raptors, and D. Mitch grabs his first championship in Utah. All right, SGA, I don't know why he changed his number, but he's wearing number 4 now. But he's 27.6 points per game, 7.3 boards, 8.4 assists, 2.6 steals. An amazing season, good enough for him to win the MVP. He honestly might have won DPOY. 2.6 steals, 0.8 blocks per game. Let's check. But SGA did not win the MVP, or not MVP. He did win the MVP. He did not win the DPOY. AD does take that home, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks. So he did put better numbers up in the SGA for sure. Cavs had the best record in the East at 63 and 19. I mean, the Clippers had a really good record too, so I don't know how they didn't get at least least one of the coach or the executives of the year. SGA is playing up to a 99 right now, just off like morale and boost. So that means they had a really good season because he's like a 96 originally. So he's playing up 3 overalls. So him and Luka back-to-back years. Luka won the MVP last year. SGA won it this year. And they've both been All-NBA first-team guards both years in a row. AD and LeBron on the All-NBA first team along with Jokic. Clippers are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Let's go check their record really quick. I don't know their exact record off my head, but I know they had a really good season. 57-25. Okay, I thought they broke 60 wins, but they did not. 57-25. Still a really good season, though. They also had a top 5 defense in the NBA, 106.5 points per game allowed. And then they had the best offense in the West with 115.7 points per game. So a really good season from the Clippers. We got the Lakers in the first round. They got 2 All-NBA first team members on the squad with LeBron and AD, but they're still the 8th seed. So hopefully we can take care of them. This is a very tough first round matchup. I mean, you never want to play LeBron in the playoffs, especially as a 1 seed. But we are able to get by them. LeBron with 26. They lost by like 40. SGA with 31-5, 7-5. Kawhi with 29. And yeah, so moving on to the second round to play Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is doing really well in this sim. I mean, it's only his 3rd, 4th year in the NBA, and he's leading the Grizzlies. He doesn't really have another superstar on his team, kind of like how SGA has Kawhi. And Ja Morant is leading them, and he's actually up 3-2 on us right now in this series. All right, and it's 107-107 with a minute left. The Clippers are facing elimination. Dylan Brooks at the free throw line when we come in, giving the Grizzlies, yeah, he gives the Grizzlies a 1-point lead. SGA is not on the floor right now. He's checking in right now with Luke Kennard. I don't know why he's not on the floor. You know what? Actually, I'm going to see if Reggie Jackson's going to go up with a shot. He's not. All right, we're going to play coach real quick. We're going to call a timeout for the Clippers. We're going to call a timeout for the Clippers because if we have, why do we have the MVP on the bench with a minute left? That just really doesn't make much sense. Wait, I just saw Ja on the bench too. Did he foul out? Desmond Bane has 37 right now for the Grizzlies. Did Ja Morant foul out though? Please tell me he fouled out. Ja Morant did foul out. He's done for the game. All right, that's good for us. We got to just try and get this to a game 7. Both of the games are going to be tough, but this is going to be the tougher one since it is in Memphis right now. So we just got to get back home. All right, SGA is in the game now. 108-107, getting guarded by Tyus Jones. SGA to the bucket. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. I have no clue how that wasn't a foul. It looked like Tyus Jones grabbed his whole arm. Let's see. Let's get the ball back to SGA. SGA with it. Luke Kennard taking the shot. I don't know if I like that when we have SGA and Kawhi on the team. Luke Kennard taking the shot, and then Luke Kennard gets babied by Bane. Bane smokes the layup, though, so we're moving in the fast break. Kawhi, open corner. Ooh, I thought he should have maybe shot that corner 3, and then he throws a bad pass to Tyus Jones. Come on, guys. Kawhi's fouled out, bro. We got to take advantage of this. Wow, that was a dime. Steven Adams with a dunk. Zubac moving like an 80-year-old grandma, not able to get back on defense. And here we go. We're down 3 points. SGA is going to have to do something special right here. SGA on Tyus Jones. Step back, jump shot. He does smack it. 1-point lead now only for the Grizzlies. We're going to have to hope they miss a free throw. All right, 112-109. They did not miss a free throw. SGA with the ball throws it to Kawhi. Kawhi smacks it. Good pass from SGA. Good shot from Kawhi. And now we just need 1 stop and we're going to overtime. And we should win this overtime pretty easily with no Ja Morant on the floor, you would think. I mean, Bane has lit us up for like almost a 40 ball tonight, but I think we should be good if we get to OT. Bane with the ball. I don't know why Kawhi Leonard is not guarding him right now for game. Our season lies in the hands of Luke Kennard playing defense. Bane over Kennard. And bro, like, why is Kawhi not guarding him? I just don't know why. Like, bro, why is Kawhi not guarding him? I don't get it. And then Bane's going to dap him up after he just gamed him in his face. But Kennard just dapped up Bane after he gamed him in his face. Yeah, or Kennard's getting cut. Kennard's getting cut. Because if someone just games one of my players and they go dap him up after game, you're cut. You're done. I'm not even supposed to play GM in these videos. I'm supposed to just, we're just simulating. But Kennard will not play another game in a Clippers uniform. All right, D. Mitch and Rudy Gobert just becoming Jordan and Scottie Pippen in Utah with back-to-back championships. 23 points per game for Mitchell, winning the Finals MVP against the Brooklyn Nets. So they just took down KD, Kyrie, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas. Yeah, that's an impressive win right there for the Jazz. SGA back-to-back MVPs, 30.6 points per game, 6.8 boards, and 8.3 assists with 2.4 steals and a block. So that might be good enough for DPOY. I mean, we said that last season. Wait, who won DPOY? No, Anthony Davis wins it back-to-back years. All right, I mean, that's pretty good stats from AD too. SGA, the only Clipper making the All-NBA first team, though, as this is how the first team is looking. Trae Young does actually make it, along with Giannis, Luka, and AD. Oh, yeah, and before we do get into the playoffs, we do have James Harden on the team as well. So it's James Harden, SGA, Kawhi, Rocco, and Zubac on the starting lineup. And also, I went ahead, and I know we're technically not supposed to make trades, but after what Kennard did last season, we had to get him off the team. So we traded him for Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is our 9th man now, coming off the bench, and he's actually having had a pretty good season. I mean, I don't know if I'd say like a pretty good season, but just like, he's done his job off the bench. He's played good defense, almost 7 points per game, plus 3.4 in the plus-minus. So, I mean, it's not a terrible season at all for Reddish. Kind of just doing his job off the bench. He's not really getting too many minutes to work with. So we are the 5th seed in the playoffs. I don't know how that happened, but we're going against the Golden State Warriors. So let's see if we can overcome Steph Curry and the Warriors. We do in 4 games. And now we got our toughest matchup. We got the Utah Jazz, who knocked us out in the first year of SGA's playoff runs with this Clipper team. And they've been winning championships. As we're up 3-1 on them, though. It looks like we're going to knock them out. Okay, so it looks like the addition of Harden is really helping us right now. And now you got these Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs without Wemby, too. So I don't know if the Spurs made a move over the offseason I didn't see. DeJounte Murray, Vessel, Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins, and Jacob Hotel. All right, we should sweep them. If this isn't the 4-0 or 4-1 sweep, I don't know what to tell. Okay, yeah, 2-0. Spurs are just playing good team basketball, I guess. I have no clue. Okay, we're up 3-2 now. We go down 2-0, and now we're up 3-2 with a chance to make the first finals for SGA and this Clippers team. We do. SGA with a 31.2 point per game playoff run so far, and we're playing the Hawks and Trae Young. Let's compare these starting lineups. Basically the same Atlanta starting lineup with Trae Young, Herter, Hunter, John Collins, and Onyeka. We should win this too. I mean, we got a big 3 right now. Harden's playing up, Kawhi's playing up, SGA's playing up. So I wasn't really thinking we were gonna have a problem with this team, but it is 2-2. Gotta win this one, so we gotta play 2 elimination games in a row. We do 3-2, 4-2. We go on and win our first championship with this team. SGA winning the Finals MVP. So SGA has a ring now and 2 MVPs. So his career is off to a really good start in Los Angeles. All right, SGA back to back MVPs, going absolutely crazy. He's really taking over the league right now. I'm pretty sure they had a better record than both of these guys, but these guys winning Coach of the Years, I don't know. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, Coach of the Years, obviously we don't really care about that. James Harden really playing well with this Clippers team. I mean, he's a 35-year-old James Harden playing up to a 94. I mean, James Harden has been hooping this season as well too in real life. So yeah, SGA and James Harden both on the All-NBA first team. Harden with a 20 point per game season, 6 boards and 9.6 assists. So a really good season from James. And let's get to these playoffs where the Clippers are the 2 seed. Let's see if they could repeat. We got the Blazers in the first round. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even going to sim this game by game. I'm about to just hit simulate the round. I mean, they do have Dame. Dame did never leave the Blazers in this simulation, but let's be honest, we should take care of them. Yeah, 4-0. The Clippers able to take care of them. I mean, when you have your top 3 players 28, 8 and 8, 27, 8 and 12, and 25, 10 and 14, no one's beating this Clipper team. If we can get production from James Harden, Kawhi, and SGA like that. I'm just hitting simulate around. I mean, it's the number 3 seeded Pelicans, but I don't think the Pelicans really got anything to compare to us. The Detroit Pistons are the 1 seed in the East. Am I reading that right? I am reading that right. Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey. Hey, look at Killian Hayes, man. One of the most memed NBA players of all time, like I feel like these past couple years. Putting up great stats this season. Good to see for Killian Hayes. He got a lot of hate. I don't know how much of it was deserved. Clippers up 3-1 right now on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, we're going through teams easily right now. We do win the series 4-1. Harden winning the Western Conference Finals MVP, dropping 26.2 points per game, 5.6 boards, and 10 assists. And we're matching up against the Detroit Pistons in the NBA championship. I was gonna say this should probably be like a 4-1, 4-0 type of series, but the Pistons are playing with us. They're up 3-2 on us. If we lose, there's no way we're going to game 7, right? No, we just lost it, bro. We just lost to the Detroit Pistons, bro. Killian Hayes just won bro. There's no way. There's no way. Killian Hayes just won the Finals MVP against this Clippers team and beat us. Killian Hayes, 22 and 13 to close us out in a 3-point win. Yeah, that's terrible. That's bad right there. That's embarrassing. All right, SGA, another MVP. I think that's 4 years in a row now, right? Is that 4 or 5 years in a row? That is 4 years in a row. 23, 24, 25, and 26. He's already a 12-time All-Star, 6-time first-team All-NBA, and a 1-time champion. So SGA's having a really good career. James Harden once again on the All-NBA first team along with SGA. So James Harden finding like a second prime. And we got the Pelicans in the first round. I mean, last season was so disappointing. I'm just going to hit simulate round. We better just get back to the finals, bro. We got to get back to the finals. We just lost to Denver, bro. We lost to Denver. I mean, Denver's a good team. I don't know why I said it like that. I probably shouldn't have hit simulate round. I was just kind of want to get back to the NBA finals. But yeah, we lose. It's a Spurs versus Sixers NBA finals, and DeJounte Murray and the Spurs win the NBA finals. This sim has been the weirdest yet I've done on 2K25. There's been some weird champions, like the Jazz 2-peating. I mean, the Jazz were a good team, don't get me wrong, but a 2-peat. The Spurs just won it, and the Pistons beat us in the championship. I mean, been weird results. All right, SGA I'm just gonna stop showing this screen. SGA just wins the MVP every single year. They got the 1 seed again this year. I mean, come on, guys. We got to get back to the finals. This is just wasted potential if we do not get back to the finals. 3-2, 4-2, the Grizzlies. Got the Rockets in the second round. Just hit simulate round. I was gonna say we should beat them. We're down 3-1. This team is just choking, bro. There's no way we're getting beat by this team. Scoot, Jalen Green, Johnny Davis, Christian Wood, and Sengun. I mean, it's a good team, but there's just no way we're getting beat by these guys. 3-point lead with a minute left. It's a 1-point lead now with 12 seconds left. Let's hop in and watch these final 12. It's the Rockets ball too, so they have a chance to take the lead right here. Bro, if the Clippers sell this, where's the wall at? Why do we not have the wall activated? Why is the wall not activated right now? Scoot Henderson step back, misses, and I mean 3.9 seconds left. They are still gonna have time, so it's not over yet because they do have a timeout, so they can advance the ball. So SGA has to hit both of these. Come on, SGA, lock in. Those MVPs do not matter if we're not winning championships. We only got one championship. I feel like we should have at least 3 by now. SGA at the line, hits it. I mean, SGA, I don't think is missing a free throw. SGA, yeah, hits both. Timeout Rockets. They're gonna have one chance to send this game to overtime. All right, the inbound ball. Scoot Henderson, James Harden guarding him. Scoop misses it. Thankfully, Scoop missed that. That was not a bad look at all. Like, that was a hittable look right there. And we're moving on to game 5 now. So it's a 3-2 series. SGA with 33, 10, and 6 steals. James Harden with 32. Kawhi with 19. Cam Reddish with 11. I mean, 2 for 8 from the floor. 2 for 6 from 3. We got to shoot better percentages off from these guys off the bench. But we do get the job done. All right, now we got to go into Houston. All right, we just went into Houston and won that game. I kind of clicked off the screen quickly. But 142-109 win. Harden with 32, 6, and 10. Brandon Boston with a 30 ball. Brandon Boston, I think, could be a really good player in the NBA in real life. I mean, he has a lot of potential. He kind of reminds me of like a Paul George, like Brandon Ingram type of player. SGA with 25, 6, and 11. Kawhi with 10, 5, and 10. I mean, 10 assists for Kawhi. Kawhi's just been getting the job done on the team. He hasn't really been putting up crazy stats. It's really been SGA and Harden carrying the team like scoring-wise. But Kawhi's been getting assists, rebounds, playing really good defense. So Kawhi doing his job. And it looks like the Clippers, after going down 3-1, are going to advance on to the Western Conference Finals against the Sacramento Kings. The Kings got De'Aaron Fox, Jet Howard, Tom Peterson. I don't know who that is. That's got to be just a random player. Paolo Banchero and Sabonis. So this is going to be a good series right here. I mean, Paolo playing really well, but I mean, the Clippers, I think, do have the better team. But, you know, as we've seen, we got beat by the Pistons in the finals, so that doesn't always matter when you have the better team. We're about to blow a 3-0 lead. No, we do not. Okay, so SGA just dropped 40 points per game throughout the playoffs, basically winning the West Finals MVP, and we're going against the Hornets with LaMelo Ball, 22 points per game throughout the Eastern Conference Finals. Or not throughout the Eastern Conference Finals, throughout the whole playoffs. And this Hornets team, guys, Chet Holmgren, so SGA playing his current teammate in real life, PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, Terry Rozier, and LaMelo Ball. A lot of teams staying together in this simulation. Not as many guys leaving in free agency. 2-2 series right now. 3-2 Clippers. Can we? No, we cannot. Going to a game 7. Game 7, and it's in Charlotte. Let's see how the Clippers do. All right, start of the second half, a 20-point lead for the Clippers. So as long as we don't blow this lead, SGA, Kawhi, and Harden are going to have ring number 2 together, and they do not blow the lead. 132-115 win. SGA with a 30-point per game average, winning the Finals MVP. And yeah, he also had a 40-point closeout game. So SGA is hooping. And SGA with a 28.5 points per game MVP season once again. Like I said, I mean, we're just going to just skip over those fast. SGA just wins the MVP every single year. They're the 2nd seed in the playoffs. We're going to hit simulate around, see if we can get back to these finals. We're down 3-2 to the Rockets, so we're going to stop it and hop in these final 2 games. Trying to get to back-to-back finals and get this 2-peat. The team has not been able to do that yet, and it looks like we're not going to be able to do that this season as we're down like 70 points to the Rockets. Yeah, we lose, and we get knocked out in the first round to the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green with 35, 12, and 8 bouncing us. SGA with 23, 3, and 7. I mean, SGA, that's a great game, but not like an SGA type of game. Brandon Boston with 31. So Brandon Boston's been playing really well actually throughout this sim. And yeah, I mean, that's a tough loss. That is a very tough loss. We got a Raptors-Rockets finals, and the Rockets taking in 7 games with Scoot winning the Finals MVP. We are getting deep in this simulation if Scoot Henderson is winning Finals MVPs and NBA championships. We are getting very deep in. All right, back in the playoffs, SGA did win MVP once again. That's like a 6-7 year streak for him. We're playing the Rockets, who just knocked us out. If we get knocked out by the Rockets 2 years, yeah, we get knocked out by the Rockets 2 years in a row. That's crazy. That's actually ridiculous. The Celtics go on to win the championship. Jaylen Brown winning Finals MVP with 13 points per game. Oh my God. I think over the offseason sometimes, if you don't check, I don't check them every season. Like the league meetings, they'll make like the shot clock like 40 seconds or something like that. And that's probably what happened why these games or like these averages are so low. I was peeping all of those scores. I'm like, yeah, something's definitely wrong. Yeah, something is definitely wrong. That's kind of bad. Well, I mean, Kawhi Leonard actually ended up retiring over the offseason too. He just didn't go on a farewell tour, and James Harden did retire. So with the league being messed up and everything like that, I'm just going to end the video off here. SGA's 31. He's getting old. I mean, SGA 2 championships. How many MVPs did he win? 7 MVPs, and he probably could go on and win like maybe 1 or 2 more championships. The roster he has right now is really bad. Like, if we were to continue the sim, they'd have to rebuild a little bit, and then by that time SGA might be kind of old. So I don't know, but we're gonna end the video off here. If you did watch to the end, make sure to drop a like on this video. Let's try and get to 202 likes on this video, and then also, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?